So let me show you this example. I'm going to press right, and then we're going to press down. You can see that we can go to different rooms. Sort of like Zelda. Okay guys, so that's what we're making today. Also, don't forget to smack the like button down below and subscribe with notifications. Okay, I think you already are, but just in case. Okay, so let me close this here, and we are going to open our blank project. Okay, you can download this example from my itch.io page. Okay, the link is down below. Okay, so let's get started. Let me just run this here, and you will notice that nothing happens. Okay, these are the assets we have, and I mentioned you can download this project from the link down below. Let me just right click and let's bring in our sprite, our tile sprite, that is. Here is our here's our picture, and apply. Now you could place this manually if you wanted to, but it's probably best to set that to 0 over here. 0 and 0. Okay, I'm going to zoom out, and you can make as many rooms as you like, just like that. We don't need that many, but you can see that now we have we can have as many rooms as you like, really, right? Like, I mean, you can scroll down like this and have like 1.5 million rooms. I don't think Gdevelop has a limit. Okay, maybe it does. I don't know, but even if it did, that would be way too many rooms. That'd be like an entire game. And what we're doing is creating a level. Okay, even this is kind of crazy for level 1. So if you want to scroll here like this, now if you press the keys, you can see that nothing happens. Okay, that's because we have no events. So yeah, so let's begin. So this so here is our marker. Actually, let me just set the Z order of this to 0. And you notice that we have a pink dot, and we have a marker, red marker. Okay. So if you click on this object, you can see that this is at 400 and 335, and that's because of the size of the screen. Okay. Properties, you can see that this is 800 by 700. All right. Now if you click on these objects here, you can see that they have no behaviors, no behavior whatsoever, and the pink object doesn't have any behaviors, but we're going to add one to the pink object. Maybe we should just call it pink object, but we're gonna leave it like that. Let's make this a path object, pathfinding object, and disable diagonals and disable rotation. Okay, and everything else can be like it is. Apply this. Now if you run this, you will notice that simply making that a path object doesn't do anything. Okay, we need to go to the event editor, and let's create an event. Okay, if we press a key, say we press the right key, we want this to run only once. So we want to create a new object. Okay, go to objects, and we're going to create an object. We're going to create a BB object. Okay, now the position is going to be equals the position of our object. I mean the pink object. Position is going to be x position of the cam object, and for the y position, same thing, except for when it's going to be y. Okay, from the cam object. Now if you press right, that will create BB objects. Okay, if you want to see that the object is actually being created, we can maybe change the Z position of the object. Maybe set it to like, I don't know, like 10 or 15, just so we can see what's going on. You can see that the object is being created. Okay, so here on the X coordinate, let's go plus maybe 350. That is our object over here. Let me set that 200 for now. We're going to change this after. Okay, so now the path object is going to follow our purple object. Okay, so define path object here. Move to our position. It's going to be the position of the BB object. It's going to be the X position of BB. Same for the Y position. Y position of the BB object. Okay. Press right. And it didn't work. Okay. I think we picked the wrong object. The object we were trying to move is our path object, which is this one here. Oops. And let's press right. That works fine. Except for it does that thing there. Let's fix that. Just go to the path object behavior. Set this to 10, 10. Try it again. There we go. So we want to destroy that object now. So collision with BB and our pink object. We want to destroy that object because we no longer want it on the screen. Delete object. Oh, not cam, actually. It's the BB object. Okay. New event. We want to set the camera based on our pink object. Cameras and layers. Center the camera around an object. Around our pink object. So now that's going to follow our object. Okay. So now we just need to send our object to this point. Okay. And to this point, and to this point, and to this point. Okay. But that's a lot of objects to make. Okay. So we're simply going to calculate the half of each object. Okay. I mean, each room. So we know those rooms are this size. Okay. So always remember the room size. So you can divide that by 2 and that is your center. So we're not going to complicate this. We're simply going to maybe add this, set this to 350. I think it's 400. I think it's 400. Try it out. Press right. Okay, it wasn't 400. It's more than that. I believe it's 1200. Try this again. Okay, 1200 is too much. I think this would be around 800, I believe. Terrible at math. I guess this is why we use a drag and drop. And that works fine. Okay, so now we want to be able to go down. So simply just copy this. Actually, let me make it. Let's make the left first, so we keep them in order. Left, and we're gonna create these at minus 800, and everything else should be the same. Okay, left, right. Actually, I just said that backwards. There we go. You can keep going back and forth. Okay, so now let's do the up and down. There's paces here, and this is going to be down. Same thing, except for this time we want to leave the X alone, and we're gonna go plus. Is it like 900? I don't know. Let's find out. Press down. Okay, 900 might be a little too much. So I say it's roughly about 700. Because it's half of okay, press down. Press down again. There we go. Now we need to be able to go up. Okay. All you have to do is copy and paste this. And this will be minus 700. There we go. Down. Up again. There we go. Get rid of the rest. Just copy this here and change this for our marker there, which we didn't even use yet. We're going to use that in the next tutorial. Down here, I'm just going to copy this and paste it, and voila, there is our Zelda scrolling. Oh, that's still visible there. Why are you not okay, there's a collision there, right there. I meant to do that with the camera, because if you don't put a condition, that keeps happening. It's like a loop. Try that again. Okay, that works fine. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a character go through the doors. Okay, we're gonna pause the controller when we get to the door, and we're gonna let the camera do its panning. So when you get here, it will stop the player, and then we're going to resume the controller for the player. Okay, so we're going to do that in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video down below and subscribe with notifications so you can get notified when the next video comes out. Actually, I already recorded the next part. I just have to edit that, and I will upload it. Okay, see you guys in the next video. Bye now.